Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kahalaim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mukakadash. That ones to our apostles, elder bishops, teachers at the Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the election. You know, and all right. At the latter end, you know, and throughout all generations, you know, we're commanded to give the account of the Lord to the nations, man, as the Israelites. All right, we're counted to give account and glory to the Lord amongst the heathen, man. You know, so the scriptures say, declare His marvelous works amongst the heathen, man. You know. So it says, Psalms 93:1, it says, the Lord reigneth, and He is clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed with strength, wherewith He hath girded Himself. The world also is established, and it cannot be moved. Thy throne is established of old, and Thou art from everlasting. And the Ancient of Days, the everlasting, is going to send His Son down here to take down the rulerships of you so-called white people, man. All right. And every day your kingdom is getting weaker and weaker. You know, every day your kingdom, your society is getting that much more weaker. You know, every day your rulership, your stranglehold that you had on this earth is getting weaker and weaker. You know, it's being your skirt is being lifted. You know, and you're being shown as the man of sin. You know, so what's happening right now is that there's a shift of power taking place, you know, on the earth, and the kingdom is being translated. It says in Sirach 10:8, translated from one people to another, the people on this side right here. But you devils have been found to be unfit leaders, man. You know, promoters of all the abominations on the earth. You know, you're not stewards of righteousness. You know. You become, scripture say, hypocrite, tabernacle of bribery, you know. Okay. So it says, Psalms 145 and verse 3, it says, great is the Lord, and the Lord Yahweh Shai is greatly to be praised, and His greatness unsearchable. One generation shall praise Thy works to another, and shall declare Thy mighty acts. I will speak gloriously of the honor of Thy majesty, and of Thy wondrous works. And man shall speak of Thy mighty acts, and I will declare Thy greatness. That's right. So, us as the Israelites, as many of y'all watching my Shai, Lord willing, you know, the Lord put the Spirit on you to declare His works in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation, in the midst of a world that's totally perverse, man. In the midst of a society that's folding in on itself, you know. This place is folding in on itself, and the Lord, you know, He caused this through the words of the prophets, you know. This is what He caused. This is what He ordained from the foundation of the world. It said this has been spoken, you know, from the foundation of the world. Now we're being participants of it. We're seeing it firsthand. We got front row seats to see the downfall of Babylon, man. You know, and the rest of her vassal states, which are the heathen nations. The Lord said they gave power, you know, 1 hour with the beast, You know, they have received no kingdom as of yet. But see, the nations, the rest of the nations are vassal states to the so-called white man in America. You know, the rest of the nations are vassal states. Like France is a vassal state. South Korea is a vassal state. You know, the UK. Well, the UK is they're partners in crime along with the land of Israel. That's the triumvirate of wickedness. You know, that's the triumvirate of power. But you got these other nations that are vassal states, man. All these Latin American nations, but they're all going to turn their backs on this place. You know, Brazil's part of the BRICS now. You know, so you got these nations rebelling. Scripture say Obadiah 1 and 3. You know, thou art small amongst the heathen, thou art greatly despised. You know, so these heathen nations have starting to see America's weakness, and they're seeing the downfall of this place because they see the Israelites out there. Because this truth has been preached for more than 50, 60 years, man. You know, and since 2007 on the internet, on YouTube, almost 20 years of coming up on 20 years of non-stop work, starting from the apostles and the elders, you know, and the rest of the brothers that, you know, also push the vibration of Israel, you know, even though they may not, you know, but it's still they're still pushing out that vibe, you know, the name of Israel, even though they may not be particularly down with the correct sound doctrine, you know, but they're still, you know, Jake is still standing on their feet saying that they're Israelites, you know, so, you know, but even though scripture say eat the whole roll, you know, we know that. But what I'm saying is that, you know, this vibration has gone throughout the four winds, you know, and particularly that pure doctrine, you know, which has been honed by a few good men, you know, by a few men of understanding, you know. All right, and see, this is what's really bringing this place down, you know. Okay, the Lord said that He would set fanners against Babylon; they would fan her, you know, and then He's also going to send hunters against this place, you know. It says in Jeremiah 16:16, pictures of men, but spiritual hunters, man, you know. Because the Lord's going to endow you with that type of power, man, because He's giving you the word, the testimony. Just like in the ancient Roman Empire, you know, that word came down, you know, and that place started to, you know, to fall day by day. The same as in this place, you know. Okay, the same thing that's transpiring. You see in this place going down because of the power of the word, of the testimony of the Lord Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy. All right, because for so long this place has enveloped us with lies, you know. But see, now the majesty of the Lord is being shown by way of His word, but pretty soon He's going to bring it here by way of physical manifestation. He's going to literally destroy this place, you know? All right, going to bring the terrible one, man, you know. Scripture say the terrible one is brought to naught. The terrible one that oppressed the children of Zion, man, the children of Israel, which the stronghold is going to return to, as it says in Micah the 4th chapter. You know, it says the stronghold shall return to the daughter of Zion, man. You know? So Psalms 145 and verse 7, it says, they shall abundantly utter the memory of thy great goodness and shall sing of thy righteousness. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai is gracious and full of compassion and shall sing of thy righteousness. Yes, it says He's going to compass us about with songs of deliverance. Those that are singing, you know, those that's crying aloud, you know, lifting up their voice against this devil, against this wickedness of this society, man, against the evil that's done in the midst of our people, man. You know, those that hate abomination vehemently, man. Those that return to the Lord. He said the Lord will abundantly pardon, you know. So it says the Lord is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy. The Lord is good to all, and His tender mercies are over all His works. And all thy works shall praise thee, O Most High, and thy saints shall bless thee, and they shall speak of the glory of thy kingdom and talk of thy power. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. The glory of the kingdom, man. You know? That's what we're supposed to be talking about. The majesty of the Lord's power, man. You know? His wonderful works, His mercy. You know, Scripture say, let your conversation be as that becoming the gospel of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and let that fill your hearts, man. Not the ways of this world, because the ways of this world then polluted you to the point where you know, you're destroyed, man. And this is the case. You see them two little kids, them two Jakes that came by here. That's how they are, man. They're full of folly. You know, that's why we don't pay them no mind, man. You know? But that's an example of being destroyed. You know? They're destroyed. Their fathers are destroyed. Their fathers before them, their mothers. You know, because of this lack of knowledge. It says, but the elect, Lord said, they shall speak of the glory of thy kingdom and talk of thy power, you know, and make known to the sons of men his mighty acts and the glory and the glorious majesty of his kingdom. Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and thy dominion endureth throughout all generations. The Lord upholdeth all that fall and raise up all those that be bowed down. Who's bowed down? That's us. We're the ones that had to bow down to the slaughter, man. You know, the Scripture say we bowed to the slaughter, man. We were the ones that had to endure the harshest captivity. Yeah, they'll, you know, if you watch these people, they'll say everybody went into captivity. All nations went into captivity. These scoffers and these different individuals, you know, these Christians, these great debaters, you know, everyone. But the worst captivity happened to us. See, the Lord deals with the greatest events in history, man. All the greatest events in history are in the scriptures, man. You know, World War I, World War II, World War III, that hasn't happened yet. You know, all these great empires, you know, the Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, all these great empires, all these world rulerships, the flood, all these great events, all the relevant events, man, to the people on this sign was documented, man. You know, yes, a lot of people went into slavery, but the greatest slavery was ours, you know. Ours was the most harsh, you know, starting with the tribe of Judah and Benji, Levi, and all the tribes. Because all these tribes was involved in that slave trade, man, you know. Because once this devil came here, he put his hands on all the tribes, you know. And he bought and sold, you know, the northern kingdom as it is this day, you know. As it is this day, this devil's selling you, you know, and making merchandise. Scripts say they sow a girl for wine, a boy for a harlot that they may drink. You know, they give their neighbor this wine that he may drink, so he can sell them. You know, so he can deceive you, and so he can keep you in his matrix, man. You know. But see, the Lord say He left a remnant behind. You know, that would not bow the knee, man. That would not succumb. Okay, because they're aware and they're conversant in the majesty of the Lord and the works of the Lord. You know. So it says, "Thy eyes," Psalms 145:15. The eyes of all that wait upon Thee, Thou givest them their meat in due season. See, in due season, we're about to receive our meat. You know, the Scripture say the workman is worthy of his meat. You know, the Lord's going to reward us for our patience. You know. For our diligence, for our faith, you know, the reward of your patience. Scripture say the faith of the Most High's elect, the patience of the saints, you know, is ultimately going to be rewarded. Thou openest thy hand and satisfies the desires of every living thing. The Lord is righteous in all His ways and holy in all His works. The Most High Yahweh Shai is nigh unto all them that call upon Him, to all that call upon Him in truth. He will fulfill the desires of them that fear Him, and He will hear their cry and save them. The Lord preserve all them that love Him, but all the wicked will He destroy. All the workers of iniquity, all these heathens, man. And that's how He's gonna magnify His majesty, man. You know, not in some performances, not in music, not in this song, man. You know, that's being piped by the prophets, man. That's going, like I said, gone throughout the four winds, and now the end is here, man. Now you're seeing this devil scrambling. That's why every day is something he's trying to come at, you know, like full force. That says Revelation 12:12. You know, he's coming down with great wrath, knowing he has but a short time. But it says, my mouth shall speak the praise of the Lord, and let all flesh bless his holy name forever and ever. You know? When we see you devils going into the pit, you know, we're going to be singing songs of deliverance. We're going to praise the Lord. You know, when we see this place getting judged, man, you know, we're not going to be crying like Sammy, you know, like Uncle Sam. You know, Sam's up there crying, you know, like Calvin, you know. We ain't going to be crying like Calvin for Calvin. You know, we're going to be the spirit of Django, man. You know, being free on a horse. You know, Django rode on the horse at the end. At the end of the movie, he's left with Broomhilda. We're going to leave with our bride. The Lord's going to leave with his bride. You know, that's what that was all about. You know, okay. See, they get all these scenes from the scriptures. That's in the scriptures, man. You know, that's actually in the scriptures. All right. The Lord said, the armies of heaven sat on white horse. Sat on a white horse. And I saw heaven open, Revelation 19:11, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and righteousness he that judge and make war. You know. So when Django took down them devils at the end of that movie, he slaughtered them devils. You know. That was a righteous scene, man. You know. That was righteous. That was according to the scriptures. You know. It is a righteous thing. Scripture says it's a righteous thing to recompense them that trouble you. You know, so we're going to recompense these devils that troubled us, that had us, that to this day, Scripture says we are yet this day in our captivity, where that has scattered us as a reproach and a proverb and a byword, you know, aliens from the Commonwealth of Israel, you know, not in our land, even though we're in the spirit of the ancient, you know, of old, you know, the old past, but we're not physically in our lands. We don't have our sovereignty, you know. As my brother Tamaim would say, the sovereign. We're not sovereign. You know? We're not sovereign. Okay, we're subject to payment. Scripture say you're gonna be subject to your enemies for the want of all things, man. You will go to your enemies for the want of all things. So therefore, we're not in the covenant yet. Therefore, we're under the curse until further notice, until the Lord returns. You know, and then we'll be under the blessing, the new covenant. But the Lord has to pull a slaughter upon the land of Idumea. You know, Scripture say the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, okay, and possess the kingdom. And Daniel 7:18, forever and ever. You know, so the Lord had prepared great slaughter in the land of Basra. It says in Isaiah the 14th chapter, man, prepare slaughter for his children. You know. That's Shalom KDC, man. Shalom Mike. Okay. Baruch 4 and Yahweh Shabbat Baruch to you all. 25th verse. Baruch 4 and 25. My children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon thee, for thy enemy had persecuted thee. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and thou shalt tread upon his neck. Yeah, Scripture says we're gonna wash our feet in the blood of the wicked, man. All right, not make peace with them. You know, Scripture said make no covenants with the heathen, man. You know, as your forefathers did, made covenants with these devils, man. Okay, Baruch 4 and 28. The Scripture say never trust thy enemy, for as iron rested. That's Sirach the 12th chapter. So it says, Baruch 4 and 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, seek him, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, and for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Yeah, he that gave you that name will comfort you. It says we're going to surname ourselves by the name of Jacob. You know, in Isaiah 44. And verse 5, it says, one shall say, I'm the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel. That's us coming into this truth. You know, that's us leaving behind the old man. Scripture say, Ephesians 4:22, it said, be renewed in the spirit of your mind, you know, and that new man, which is according to godliness. You know, the old man is this corrupt according to deceitful lust, man. In that church, the old man's in the booty club, man, wasting away his life. You know, the old man is trying to make himself something in this world. You know, the old man is clinging on to this crumbling society, man. You know, but the new man is renewed and waiting upon the Lord, man. You know, all right, prepare himself spiritually, first and foremost. You know, mentally, get himself right, you know, before the great, the terrible day of the Lord, man, cometh upon you. Because, see, that's the whole purpose of the prophecies, to warn even ourselves, you know, to get us prepared. Scripture say that we may present you as a chaste virgin to Yahweh Shai. That's what the Apostle Paul said to the ones that he spoke to, you know. He said, well, you know, he said, I'm jealous over you with godly jealousy. If I have espoused you to one husband, 2 Corinthians, the 11th chapter. You know? So why was he jealous? Because that's part of his responsibility, his flock, you know, that was part of his, when he was sent down here, watch for these souls of the elect on his sign right here. That's why he would go at dudes for teaching false doctrines. He would send Satan on Hymenaeus Alexander, you know, because he took care of the flock. You know, he took care of the people. See, that's the job of the fathers of the nation to take care. That's why the Lord set up 144,000. You know, to watch over. It wasn't just Moses. It wasn't just David. You know. See, I was trying to say I will call from shepherds. You know. Jeremiah 3 and 15 says, "I'll give you pastors according to my own heart, shall feed you." All right, that's plural. You know, so what are they doing? They're declaring the works, man. You know, they're springing forth that message, that the gospel. They'll say how beautiful is the feet of them that preach the glad tidings. All right. What's up, brother? How you doing? Okay. Yeah. Well, are you a
I have black.
You a black father?
Black magic, yeah.
Oh, okay. You have what?
Black magic.
What do you mean?
You know something. You know magic?
So you do magic?
No, some people do for me. Some women for me.
Oh well, the scriptures speak against magic stuff like
Some
that.
women for me.
Oh, from your country? Where are you from?
Morocco.
Morocco. You speak Spanish?
I speak French and a little bit English.
A little bit of English. You've been here for a long time?
Yeah, 12 years.
Okay. What do you think about America? Like, what do you think?
It's very good.
Pretty good?
Nice.
Right?
But number one, like magic, black magic, like something good.
So do
And I'm not good.
so do you when they did the black magic on you, did you
You know black magic? You know magic? You know
I don't know. I've heard of it. We don't deal with that type of stuff. I heard about that.
It's feel good.
So what they do?
Some woman, I don't like some woman. For example, one woman, I don't like. I don't like her. But nice for me, black magic. For I like her.
You put a spell on her?
Yeah.
Did it work? Did it work? Your spell?
I don't like her. I
So
don't like her, but make me this black magic. For I like her, but I don't like her.
so it didn't work, huh? They try to put a spell on you? That's what you're saying? You're saying that they try to put black magic on you?
Yeah. She is make black magic for me.
But it did not work, right?
Work, but no, the black magic for me.
Okay, but the thing is, the scripture says there's no enchantment against Jacob. All right, there's no enchantment against the Israelites. You know, you ever heard of the Israelites? You ever heard of the Bible? Do you believe
Bible,
in
yeah.
you believe in the scriptures?
I'm Muslim, but I need some help
Okay, well,
take
well, you know,
magic out.
yeah. Well, you know, you read the Quran. You read sometimes.
When you take black, when I take black magic, I can't to take my Quran, I don't to take Bible, I don't to take it. I'm not able. But Satan refused me to take Bible, to take Quran. Satan, you know Satan?
You said Satan refused you?
You know Satan?
He said Satan don't let you, right?
You understand me?
I know. You're saying the devil, right?
Black magic?
Yeah.
Can't take Bible, I can't take Quran. I'm not able. You take Bible, take Quran.
That's the spirit. Hey,
Right?
yeah, it's life. Yeah, it's life.
You can delete this.
Yeah, I'll take it down.
You can take it, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. It says Deuteronomy 18 in verse it says 9. It says, then when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. There shall not be found amongst you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or they use divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirit, or a wizard, or a necromancer. Now, the spirit had that man come down there, because them spirits they're activated by the word, you see. And he made a profound statement when he was up here. He said, what did he say? He said that when you take black magic, when you deal with the magic, you can't deal with the scriptures. Satan refuses you. He said it that way, but the Lord refuses you. Satan got a hold on you, man, and that's what was on that guy. He said somebody put black magic on him, man, and the spirit was messing with him. You know, you see, and the spirit had him confess that. The scripture say their tongues fall upon themselves. The tongues of these devils and these heathens, you know, because see, they got no choice but to confess, you know, because scripture tell you that the spirits are subject unto us through the name of the Lord. So the spirits that they got on them, you know what I'm saying, when they see this word, they was like, I need information about this, you see. But then before he left, he was like, oh, Satan won't allow me to deal with the scriptures, the Quran. That basically he's saying nothing holy, but yeah, hey, at the end of the day, he's a heathen, so hey, he got to find his own way, you know. This word is not for him, you know. Either way, you know, because the spiritual demon Satan, he inhabits these heathen, you know. Well, our people that are gone in the world, you know, they're possessed too. Because they're like heathen, but when you come into this truth, the Lord takes them spirits off of you and allows you to see. That's why you can see clearly. That's why the voice of the Lord can rest within you, that spirit, you know. That's the Israel of the Most High, you know. But see, that's the world speaking right there, hey, you know what I'm saying? But that was them spirits talking on him, man. You know. So this is exactly why you don't consult with spirits, or you stay far away from that, you know. But at the end of the day, the Lord said there's no enchantment against Jacob in Numbers 23 and 23, man. Oh, yeah, that's it. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. That's right. Surely there's no enchantment against Jacob. Okay. It says, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what have the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yashai wrought. That's right. What has the Lord done for these people? He made you to be impenetrable, man. You know, especially those that are under the name of the blood of Yahweh. Like them spirits are actually subject to you. They're afraid of you. That's why he said, rebuke the devil, and he will flee from you. You know, Matthew the 4th chapter, he said, get thee behind me, Satan. You know, when he came to tempt him. Okay, so Luke 10, matter of fact, it's pretty bad. Luke chapter 10 and verse 17, it says, and the 70 returned again with joy, saying, the Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said, behold, And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding, in this rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. All right, so yeah, the spirits. See, this is why I always be speaking about like power levels and things of that nature. Because the Lord, you know, He's the ultimate power level. But you brothers that have this word, man, you're on a high vibration and a frequency. This is why these people they got to deal with you differently. You know, the people of the world, you know, your family members. You know, you see a vast difference between when you was in the world and when you come into this truth. You know, of course, you know how to deal better by yourself. You know how to speak. You're more astute and everything. You know, you're more spiritual, but also the type of spirits that will come around you or whatever, or how even the wicked, even Esau, how he'll deal with you. Scripture say, "For man's ways please the Lord, He'll make his enemies be at peace with you." Because the Lord got, like I said, the Lord has a force field around brothers, man. Especially you brothers that's out there, you know, that's faithful, that's faithful and true, you know. And Lord got special protection for you, man. You know, so the spirits will be subject onto you. They'll stay at bay, but they'll completely overwhelm these niggas in the world, man. These dudes that lead the truth. That's why you see there's 7 other spirits will hop on them, you know, or they'll just get judged, man. You know, in harsh ways. But the Lord said He'll preserve the feet of His saints, you know, the faithful, man. You know, but going back to the point, man. Okay, the Lord, He reigned in the kingdom of men, man, and we are to speak of His majesty, man. Because, hey, bro, pretty soon, man, He's gonna perform miracles on our behalf, man. You know, nothing but straight miracles. Okay, nothing but straight miracles. All right, unto those that believe, not unto the consulters of which familiar spirits, not unto them. But this whole world is full of familiar spirits, man. That's why it says, man, you know, to keep yourselves in straightly, man. You know, flee from the shadow of this world, because this world is full of shadows, man. Dark spirits, creatures, man. These people, you know, bunch of foul spirits. That's why it says this is the place of every foul spirits and hateful birds. You know. So Acts 19:15, the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua I know, but Paul I know, but who are ye? It says, and the man in whom the evil spirit was leapt in on them and overcame them and prevailed against them, so that they fled out the house naked and wounded. That's right. So this is why, like, you know, when brothers be out there teaching, you know, spirit will have, you know, demons come up against you, you know, come up against you. Sometimes for edification purposes, sometimes for you know, for you to condemn them, or for them to be marked. It be your own people too, you know. But a lot of times, like when you see these different camps out there, you know, and you see like the Lord sent a demon to fuck up a dude or something, you know, because they ain't doing the right thing, you know. The demons will overcome them, like He overcame them in Acts the 19th chapter, the 16th verse. You know, the spirits will overcome, but to you brothers out there, that's, you know, you're in the right spirit, you know how to move, you know, you don't put yourselves in weird situations, you know, you move with sagacity. The scripture say, "Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove." You know, then the Lord will, he'll make these enemies to be at peace with you, man. And ultimately, the Lord's going to subdue all these spirits, man, underneath y'all feet, man, underneath the feet of the faithful, man. But all the unfaithful going to die in their unfaithfulness. It's like Exodus 15:4, man. All right, and then He going to allow them spirits to overtake you, man. You know, He's going to allow them spirits to overtake you, man. Because, like I said, your power level and your faith is not going to be high enough to combat them spirits, man. That's why it says, put on the whole armor, that you may be able to withstand the wiles of the devil, man. And the covering will start with the name of the Lord, man, the fear and the spirit, and then it goes from there, man. Then it starts enveloping you. Then it's like an avalanche of righteousness. It's like a force field that goes around you. that you can't really perceive. But that's why the Lord said He shall give His angels charge over thee, man, to keep thee in all thy ways. You know, lest thou dash thy foot against the stone, man. Okay. So John 16:13, it says, howbeit when the Spirit of truth shall come, He will guide you into all truth. And He shall not speak of Himself, but whatsoever He shall hear, that shall He speak, and He will show you things to come. That's right. Hey, and that Spirit was powerful, man. It says in Acts the 1st chapter. Okay, you receive power when the spirits come upon you, man. You know, in Judea and Jerusalem to the uttermost part of the earth. Acts 1:8. Hello.
What?
We're teaching the scriptures. Teaching the scriptures to the people. Teaching the
right.
truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you see yourself on the sign?
Because I'm white, you're being ruthless to me.
I'm not. How am I being ruthless? You see how?
Okay, of course.
How am I being ruthless?
You're a victim always. Like, no.
Yeah. They see how these devils, they don't care about us. You see, I'm a victim. I didn't even say nothing to her. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. I'm just asking her a question.
What you were doing.
I'm being nasty to her. Did I even say anything to her? But anyways, the fact of the matter is that this is what we're used to this type of treatment. This is what you always have done.
Of course.
Anything.
A victim. I was asking what was happening.
We don't have to deal with this. You can just go on your way.
Because I won't go in front of your camera.
You don't have to come in front of the camera. You don't have to come in front of the camera.
I'm asking you what your problem is. I'm not a problem.
Well, our problem is that this society is an evil, demonic, evil, wicked place that has enslaved the people on this sign right here and kept them working for pennies on the dollar to this day. Have kept us oppressed. This is a stolen land.
Women. Where are women on this? I don't see women on any of this.
What are you talking about?
Women.
All these tribes, you know there's women.
I'm talking about women. Where are women involved in any of this?
What are you talking about, man? The women are part of the 12 tribes of Israel. Some of our people will be saved, yes. Okay, but the 12.
Good luck to you. Like, I'm not. I have never been whatever, but you literally came at me.
I didn't come at you. You came over here.
I came to ask what you were doing.
I said, do you see yourself on this sign? That's the only thing I said. But anyways.
Oh, because I'm not white? Because I am white and I'm not a woman. Like, I am woman, so...
You could go back to these people, but to the spirit, you scream Edomite to me. The scriptures speak about the Edomites, and you have the spirit of you have the spirit of an Edomite on you.
What does that even mean?
That means that, hey, you're...
You think I'm like the devil?
Yeah, y'all are
That's
the...
wild. Okay.
Y'all are the wicked, man.
No, not y'all. That's
the wicked.
Wild. I was coming here to have a normal conversation. You don't care about women, and you don't care about anything else. You're doing.
No, I care about the scriptures. That's what I care about.
Okay, the scripture includes women.
Yeah, I know. And what does this say about the woman? It says that she should learn in silence. And what you did come up here, you came talking too much. And
I'll talk all the time.
You can't.
Fuck you.
Okay, all right, exactly. That's the attitude. And that's the attitude that is against the scriptures.
Do you know?
Because the scriptures tell you, let the woman learn in silence, and you're not learning in silence.
What are you doing right now?
We're teaching the people. I don't have to teach you. I'm in the highways and byways. I don't have to teach you. I don't have to discuss you. Because at the end of the day, you're not an Israelite. This is for the Israelites, and this is the attitude.
But I'm not. I'm trying to understand and learn.
Okay.
And you're rude to me because I'm a woman, and a white one on top of that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, whatever you say.
You don't like a white woman. That's okay.
Whatever you say. We're the same skin color, though. We're the same skin color. But of course, we're not the same nation. You see how this is because your spirit is totally against.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I grew up Catholic. What am I doing wrong?
You grew up Catholic, right?
What's wrong with what I grew up?
But you don't keep any law in the scriptures. I guarantee you don't.
What am I supposed to do?
You're not supposed to eat pork. You're not supposed to eat shellfish and lobster. You're not supposed
I'm allergic to shellfish, so
okay, that's good.
That.
That's good. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to have a husband.
I love a husband. Can you find one for me?
Well, with that attitude, you're not gonna find one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you see that? Do you think men want to deal with that type of attitude?
Do you think that I deserve to fucking listen to that?
You don't deserve. You're entitled. You have this entitled attitude.
Entitled?
You don't have. You're not. Okay. You're not humble. You see what I'm saying?
Why should I be humble? I work my ass off.
Why should I be humble? That's the attitude. That's why you can't find a husband.
Why should I be? No, my husband. My boyfriend. I've been with him for 6 years.
But he didn't put a ring on it, did he? If he like it, he should have put a ring on it.
but you're absurd. Like that.
Okay,
is
okay,
ridiculous.
but
like,
okay, but let's leave that aside, right? The fact of the matter is that you and your nation of people don't believe in the
Oh,
scripture.
the white people.
The white people, yes.
Oh,
That call
okay.
this Negroes, like niggers.
What are you talking about? No one I've ever known has ever said that.
Your structure,
You're ridiculous.
your
You're
structure,
absolutely
your society.
My structure, my society,
Your-
how
your
the fuck do I have
society-
anything?
your society
okay, so
enslaved
first
us, man.
I'm gonna
Your
stop
society
you right the
enslaved us.
motherfuck right now because
Your so-
I
this is what your
came
society
from
did.
immigrants. My grandfather and my grandmother came.
And what
One
did they
from
do?
Ireland, one from Ireland.
And what did they do
Italy.
when they got here? This country
They
belonged
did
to
what
the,
they needed to do.
This country belonged to the Native Americans and the Indians,
Well,
man.
you're a fucking fool. Because listen,
And you
to
took
me.
it. You took it from them. So we're the original.
How did I
immigrants.
take anything from?
I'm talking about your people.
What about your people?
What
that have
about
taken
us?
anything?
We're the ones underneath your oppression, man. We're the ones continually under your oppression. This is why we're called minorities, quote unquote.
No, I'm a minority also from a
Why?
being a
Because you're a
woman.
woman?
Yeah.
This
Whoa,
society
whoa, whoa.
is made for you. What are you talking about?
No, it isn't.
It's just the
no,
fact
it
that
isn't.
you
No, it isn't. Don't you dare say that. And don't you dare try to
it's just
understand my fucking existence. How dare you?
we get it way worse than you. What are you talking
No,
about?
you don't. Oh, okay, victim, blame, victim. That's
All
you.
right.
That's all
Have
you.
a good night.
That's
Have a
all
good night,
you.
man. Have a good night. We're victims. That's right. We're victims.
Go to work like the rest of us.
This is my job. This is my job, man. This is my job right here. Hey, you see, this is why the Lord's going to judge these devils, man. You see, because they're the accuser of our brethren. Yeah, she's an Edomite. Like the brother said, she's an Edomite, man. You know? She got the spirit of Esau on her, man. You know? She's definitely an Edomite, man. I don't know anyone who said that. That's right. Tell her again. Oh, welcome. yeah. Hey, but like I said, brother, that's like the third spirit. Hey, but you see the officer walk by. He didn't say nothing because he knows what time it is. We're just exercising our freedom of speech, man. We didn't do nothing. You see, these devils have a problem with this truth. You had that demon, and then you had that woman, man. Two demons come up here. The one was possessed with spirits. The other one on some other weird timing, man. But yeah, that's all well and good, man. You know, that's just how they act. You know, when this truth comes out, you know, I didn't think there's gonna be that many people out here, but you know, because it's a little bit later. But yeah, the scripture say the name of the Lord is dreadful amongst the heathen, man. The majesty of the Lord, they can't understand this. None of the wicked shall understand, man. You know, where's the women at? Where's the women at? You know, the women are where they're supposed to be, man. You know, in order. All right. This is about the patriarchs. This is about the 12 tribes of Israel. This is 12 sons. All right. The angelica sons of Yahweh, man. That's what this is about. See, this truth is not about equality, man. All right. Oh, why you hate me? Man, look, hey, man. See, hey, this scripture say talk not much with a fool. I want her to get up out of here, man. I thought she called that pig up here, but it was he was just minding his business. You see how she saw, like a hobble said, she saw. She can't get enough of you, Jake men, brother. She just wants y'all attention, man. That's all she wanted. Some attention, man. You know? Okay, this is why nobody wants them. You know? For the most part, they gotta go. And their own men don't want them. You know, their own men is dealing with the other nations. You know, just like all the nations are fighting amongst each other, man. You know, just like Jake got sex wars amongst themselves. You know? See, this society's upside down, man. This is upside down, man. All right. But none of the wicked shall understand, man. All right. But okay, Daniel 12 and verse 10, and many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. None of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand, man. You know, hey, this is only for you elect out there, man. You brothers that's of the elect. You know, anybody else, we're not out there for them. You know, that's why we don't go to the hood. The hood is there's very few. There's very little fruit in the hood, man. You know, we don't go where we're not wanted. We're not wanted amongst your people, man. Him say, shake the dust off your feet, man. Okay? So we go in the chief place of concord. See, you had an Elamite and you had an Edomite. And you had Jake, you know. So you have variety, man. You know, in the hood, you're only gonna see one flavor of nigga. A flavor flav, a demon. or some type of mold. You ain't gonna see no, you know, variety. Okay. But the Lord said go into the chief place, into the gates of the nobles, where all the nations gonna be and declare my majesty, man. Declare my might, declare my works, my wonderful works amongst the people, man. You know, and that's what the heralds did of old. They stood in the marketplace and they proclaimed the coming of the honorable one, the just one. You know? But see, the wicked is not gonna understand this, but it's not for them to understand it. You know? It's for us to declare His goodness and for a few. You know. And so we're close to this, man. We're very close to this. Because the spirits are being roused up, man. You know? And the wicked are waxing weak as hell, man. They're losing their grip on reality, man, on this society. You know, bugging out. It says 2 Edges 8:35, man. For in truth there is no man amongst them that be born, but he have dealt wickedly. And amongst the faithful there is none which have done amiss. For in this, O Lord, thy righteousness and thy goodness shall be declared, if thou be merciful unto them which have not the confidence of good works. Yeah, the Lord's going to have mercy on some of these women. They don't have the confidence of good works. You see? She's talking about, where's the women at? See, we're declaring the goodness of the Lord, the Lord's mercy. You know? Yeah, the Lord's merciful. He let you demons talk shit. You should be under the jail. You should be under the shackles, man. You know, but here it is, y'all walking around, you're able to say anything and do anything, you know. Okay, but pretty soon you're gonna pay, man. Yeah, go yell at that dude, man. You see? Okay, Isaiah 29:16. See, pretty soon it's gonna be judgment, you know. It's gonna be judgment going forth, man. All right, you open your mouth at men, you run your mouth, especially at the spiritual men, you know, against the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue. You know, I think it's Exodus 11:7. No, that's the difference between the Jew, the Israelite, and the Egyptian. But against the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue. Let's get that too. I think it's in the same verse. Yeah, Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue. See, you women, you know, as she was talking about, you know, us being victims. See, you ain't gonna be running your mouths in that time. You know, you're gonna be looking for a man. You ain't gonna have that type of attitude, man. But see, she was on the she was like a 2. You know, she was like a 2 or a 1 on the scale, man. She was all hurt. You know, she was beat up, man. She was none of the above. Yeah, you're right, brother. She was on the negative side, man. But Sirach 26 and Isaiah 29:16. Surely your things upside down should be esteemed of the potter's clay. See them. We're the victims, and they're saying that they're the victims. All right. When did Jake do you like Emmett Till, man? Jake ain't been nothing but a lover to the so-called white woman. Shit. Jake ain't been nothing but a lover, man. He's a lover, not a fighter. You see? Jake is a plain man dwelling in tents, man. You know? But see, it's you damn demons that called the cops on Emmett Till, you know? And that did what you did to Jack Johnson and them, you know? And to anytime Jake dealt with what she saw, man, he got the short end of the stick most of the time. You know? So who's the real victim? Who's the real victim, brother? That's what I want to know. We're the real victims. The oppressed. Sirach 26:14. A woman's life is easy in this place. All she gotta do is spread them cheeks, and she'll be taken care of. See, but that's the problem. Nobody wants you bitches, especially a hoe like her. You got nothing to do, man, with your lives. You know, like the brother said, none of the above. She was none of the above, man. And that's. See, she was an embodiment of what this society is, man. You know, of what America has become. She's no longer dainty, and nobody wants her no more, man. And her pride is brought low, so she resorts to yelling and tactics, man. That's what America has become. That's why they got Donald J in the office, a yeller, a brawler, not a man of diplomacy, not a studied man, not a stoic, a dude that's talking about grab him by the putty, man. Grab her by the putty, man. You know, that's your king, the king of Babylon. You know, Sirach 26:14. A silent loving woman is a gift of the Lord. And there is nothing much more worth than a mind well instructed. Yeah, not a loudmouth hope. A shamefaced and faithful woman is double grace. And her kind and mind cannot be valued. That's right. So you bitches, you ain't got a continent mind. You got a rebellious mind, you know. An undisciplined, wanton mind. Baruch 4:31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoice at that fall. See, you devils gonna be miserable. See, you rejoice at seeing these people right here suffering, man. See, you make mockery of the poor, man. Miserable are the cities which are thy children served, and miserable is she that received thy sons. That's right. That's right, man. Hey, so you devils about to be in misery, great misery, man. You devils about to be in great misery, man. Miserable are all the cities that serve themselves with thee, man. That received thy sons. You know when you receive some crack or some dope to your house, you could get in trouble for that shit. That's what you should have did. You should have returned that immediately. As soon as you saw it, you should have returned it. As soon as you had the children of Israel in your possession, you shouldn't have dealt with them. Oh, no. We're gonna get judged. We're gonna go to, you know, we're gonna get in trouble if we have. You were supposed to treat us like we was contraband, man. Like highly sensitive. No, but no, what did you do? You increased. The scripture say the Lord that was a little displeased, but they helped forward our affliction, man. You know, the Lord was a little displeased with us. You know, so hey, so now you're gonna pay dearly, man. You're gonna pay dearly, man. We're gonna recompense you devils, man. And that's how he's gonna show himself. You know, that's how he's gonna show his power, his might. You know, when he brings you down, and that's why he let you get so high up there, so he can bring you down, man, to the ground. You know, and that's the beautiful thing. See the pomp of you devils go down. Man. You know? That's a beautiful thing, man. All right. Psalms 9 and 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which He executed. The wicked is snared in the works of his own hands. Selah. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, and let not man prevail. And let the heathen be judged in thy sight, in our sight, man. The heathen gonna be judged in your sight. You know? Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. See that woman, she don't fear nothing, man. She gonna fear, man, when she gotta run from a gang of niggas. You know? When she can't eat. When her government goes down, when the Lord Yahweh sends the plagues, the fire, man. When He sends newly created spirits, man. Okay. When He sends Wisdom of Solomon, the 11th chapter, man, upon these people, you know. So it says, Wisdom of Solomon 11 and verse 15, but for the foolish devices of their wickedness, wherewith being deceived they worship serpents and void of reason and wild beasts, thou didst send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance, that they might know that wherewith a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. Yeah, you gonna know that you're paying for your crimes. You know, talking about we're the victims. Of course we're the victims, man. But you see, you make a mockery of the poor, man. Oh, y'all the victims. Oh, because I'm white. Yeah, you already know you're the fucking devil, man. And you're not white. You're pure. You're not pure. You fucking devils are not pure. You know, that's an insult to the word pure. That's an insult, man. See, we're the true pure. When the Lord redeems us and makes us white again. See, right now we're filthy rags, man. But when the Lord redeems us and cause us to shine and wax great as the green bay tree, you know, exalt us. That says in Ezekiel 17. Hey, then we really we're gonna see who's white, you know. Then we're gonna see who's pure. All right, how to run a society, how to run the world. Then we're gonna see what's a true and understanding people, man. All right. So it says, "Thou didst send unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance," Wisdom Psalm 11:15, "that they might know that wherewith a man sinneth, by the same also shall he be punished. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, one that not means to send amongst them a multitude of bears and of fierce lions, and of unknown wild beasts full of rage, newly created, breathing out fire, fiery vapor, or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out their eyes." See, you ain't gonna have that same energy when the Lord sent a creature after you, man. Well, he sent one of us after you with fiery vapor out your eyes, man. He's coming after them. Like Scott from X-Men, man. You know? Or like Kal-El. Called Kal-El, which means all powerful. You know, in the Hebrew, called, you know, that's Superman. See, the Lord said he's gonna create new things. That's a new thing on the earth. You know, man having the power like that. You know, but that's only gonna come to the strong, to the daughter of Zion, man. That stronghold, that power. All right, it's written of in Micah the 4th chapter. So they ain't gonna have that. You Edomites, you ain't gonna have that same energy, man. You know, you ain't gonna have that same energy, you heathen. You ain't gonna puff up your chest no more. Your chest ain't gonna be full of air, you know, and arrogance. Air and arrogance, man. You know, Esau's full of that shit right now, man. But pretty soon you're gonna be humble, man. All right, as we was humble when we was under your hand, we had to be humble. We had to play the slave, you know. We had to take the low. Talking about we're the victim. You fucking right. That's the point. That's the truth. All right, we're the victims, man. You know. See, the devil, that's why it says he doesn't you know, he doesn't take any accountability for any of his crimes. He'll deny. Scripture say he's the father of lies, man. You know, he denied everything that he did, you know, and that's why he tried to, you know, change the history, but he can't change the history because that's too much murder. That's too much. The history books, you know, he couldn't omit everything he did. So we don't even know half of Esau's atrocities really, you know, because everything isn't even documented, man. You know, but he gonna pay for everything he did, man. Everything he did. So Wisdom of Solomon 11 and verse 19, "Whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight shall utterly destroy them." All right. So yeah, the Lord, he got all kind of judgments waiting for you devils, man. All right, and for you demons of our people, man, that are joined to these devils, man. Sirach 27:26 says, "Whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein." Matter of fact, Psalms 10:2 says, "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Woo. And he made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing," that's right, the bloody man, the violent man, shall come upon his own path. His violent dealing, man. Sirach 27:26, "Whoso dig a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth the trap shall be taken therein. And he that worketh mischief shall fall upon him. It shall fall upon him, and he shall not know from whence it cometh. Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them." That's right, Shalom. Brother Majestic, all you brothers, man. The water for the precepts, man. So yeah, hey, that violent dealing gonna return upon him, man. You know, all you heathens, man. All right, all you heathens, man. So Psalms 96 and the Lord reigneth. The world also should be established that shall not be moved. What world? The world of Israel, man. All right, the world of the Yahweh. All right, the new kingdom, the new heavens and the new earth, where we dwell the righteousness on top of this kingdom here, man. You know, that says in Jeremiah the 25th chapter. It says, "Let the heavens rejoice and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof. Let the field be joyful and all that is therein. Let all the trees of the wood rejoice." Why? Because the Lord coming with healing in his wings, man. As birds flying, Isaiah 31:5, man. Where the Lord defend Jerusalem. And thereby, everything's going to be beautiful. The earth's going to rejoice. That's why it says in Romans 8 that the creation waited for the manifestation of the sons of the power, the sons of God. So that what? The earth could be a paradise again, a garden east of Eden. Right? The whole creation grown, even to this day, grown into the manifestation of the sons of the power, man. Of you that come into power, man. So it says, Psalms 96:13, before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with his truth. Yeah, the Lord gonna judge this earth with righteousness and the people with his truth. And no longer shall we be a proverb and a byword, man. You know, that which have been, you know, declared for so long shall finally come to pass. You know, this thing that we've been waiting for from the beginning. All right, the kingdom and the end of all tears, man. The end of all wickedness, man. Psalms 110 and verse 3, it says, actually 1 says, "Sit thou at my right hand, saith the Lord, until I make thy enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thy enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauty of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast to do with thy youth." That's right. That's what, when we're in power, that's when these people on this side is going to, be down with this truth. You know, when the men of Israel are back in power, this is why everyone's against us, including our own people, because you're not in power. Because the Lord hasn't shown his fear to the world, man. But that's why he's getting ready to do it. The Lord hath sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Majestic. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. The Lord at the right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. It says he's going to come down upon the heads of the heathen. You know? He shall judge amongst the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way, therefore shall he lift up the head. Yeah, he shall drink of the brook in the way, man, and wound the head over many countries, man. Yeah, that's powerful, man. You know? Gonna judge these higher ups. Okay? These prime ministers, these wicked elite, all right? They're gonna be the first crops of captivity, man. Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. They're the ones making us the victim. See, Esau, he don't understand that, man. He thinks because he's like a regular citizen, oh, that wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. I don't benefit off the slavery of your people. I didn't have nothing to do with that. You see? I didn't have nothing to do with it, but hey, there's something called being guilty by association, man. All you motherfuckers are guilty, man. You're all guilty. Scripture say, who have perished being innocent. Ain't nobody innocent around this hope, around these parts, man. Ain't nobody innocent. The only innocent are the elect of Yahweh Shai, man. That's the only innocent, man. Who have perished being innocent? Only the elect that have the exemption. Those are the only innocent, man. The Lord said are blameless before the throne of the Lamb. You know? The elect of these people right here. That's why when she see that's a simple question, man. You know, you see yourself on that sign. Oh, I don't think. Hey, they know. And it's not, you know. Immediately your attitude is that of the devil, man. So it says he shall judge amongst the heathen, he shall fill the places with dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. Okay? And he shall drink of the brook in the way, therefore he shall lift up the head. That's right. They're going to put crowns upon his head, Psalms 19. Revelation 19. All right. And Right about the 12th verse. Right? So it says Ezekiel 11 and verse 12. It says, "Ye shall know that I am the Lord, for ye have not walked in my statutes, neither executed my judgment, but have done after the manners of the heathen that are round about you." Right? So the Lord's gonna judge these heathen. So therefore, we have to be far from them, man. Right? Okay, we have to be far from them when He comes. We can't be clothed in their apparel, man, in their strange apparel and their strange ways of life. You know, like this dude said, black magic God shit. Hey, that's evil, man. All that shit's evil. You know, the ways of this place, evil. You know, the shadow of this world, that's evil. All right, we've been given a greater calling. You know. So it says Ezekiel 39 verse 20. It says, "Thus ye shall be filled at my table with horses and chariots and with mighty men and with all men of war, saith the Lord. And I will set my glory amongst the heathen. All the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them." All the heathen gonna see the hand that I put on them. You know, like Jake said, I put hands on this nigga, man. I'm putting hands on you, nigga. The Lord's gonna put hands on you devils, man. All right. It says, "I will set my glory amongst the heathen. All the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their God from that day forward." Psalms 110 and 3. "Then thy people shall be willing in the day of your power." There you go. So it said Revelation, Job 4 and 7, "Who have perished being innocent." That's right. Okay, Revelation 7:14. "I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, They are they which came out of great tribulation. They are they which have come out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb." That's right. That's the elect, the covered. That's the innocent. The evils of this world seduce 2/3. That's right. Seduce 2/3. Turn them into soy boys. Turn them into kaisenets, like that video I sent you, brothers. You know, that video of them two foul spirits, man. You know, those are two foul spirits right there. You know, I show speed, and the other guy, man. You know, those are two evil spirits right there, man. That are and they're used to destroy the youth. You know, that's what this whole that's the whole agenda of Hollywood and all these little, you know, social media influencers and all that shit. That's what that's all about. That's what they're paid and bought and paid for. It's all set up, you know. It's all set up. There's not one positive thing coming up out of there. You know? So it says, Ezekiel 39:23, "And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So they all fell by the sword. According to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them, and I hid my face from them. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, now I will bring again the captivity of Jacob, and I will have mercy upon the whole house of Israel." 12 tribes. "And be jealous for my holy name. After that they have borne their shame and all their trespasses whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwelt safely in their land and none made them afraid." See, so we had to bear the shame of this place, man. You know? Oh yeah, you did a video? Yeah, kind of, brother. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know, that shit is vexing, man. Scripture say hate abomination vehemently. You know? So it says 27 verse, "And when I brought them again from the people and gathered them out their enemies' lands and am sanctified in them in the sight of the nations." Yeah, the Lord's gonna be sanctified in us when we're made clean and whole again. And when he presents us as a chaste virgin before the world, man. You know, because the world's gonna see, oh look, damn. You know, like when you walk around with a fine ass woman, like that's you sanctifying your husband. Hey. You know, they see you with some, you know, model chick, you know, that nobody didn't touch, some little print, like, you know, some little Judith type thing, and everyone's gonna be jealous. Everybody gonna look at you like, you know, most gonna be jealous, but they're gonna be looking at you as a man of respect. damn, he got him a little, you know. That's just how it is. So the Lord's going to beautify his woman, you know, in the same manner. He's gonna be sanctified in us in the sight of the nations. So it says, then shall they know that I am the Lord their power, which caused them to be led into captivity amongst the heathen. But I have gathered them onto their own land, and have left none of them any more there. Neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, saith the Lord power. That's right. And that started here in captivity, man. That started here. Okay, so it says 2 Peter 2 and verse 7, and deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Yep. And that's how we feel, man. You know, every time we see them abominations, man. And this whole fucking world is an abomination, man. You know? So we feel like that all day long, man. That's why it says we die daily. 2 Peter 2 and 8, for the righteous man dwelling amongst them, seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the ungodly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust to the day of punishment. That's right. The Lord knows how to deliver the ungodly from the temptation, and how to reserve you devils to the sword. That's why he gave Jake certain of a lot being in his world. And that's your lot, man. You know, most of you. That's why it says, blessed are your eyes for they see, man, and your ears for they hear. Yeah, we're in a beautiful position, man. Even though we're catching hell, and yeah, we gotta lose shit. We gotta, but the Lord gave us a greater purpose, man. One that you're supposed to be eternally grateful for, man. And that's why you're supposed to go hard. That's why he said, give all diligence to make your car election sure. And hey, that's why you're supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be on your job, man. You know, working for the Lord, man. Okay, cause he's coming, man. The Lord is coming. They say he's gonna come as a thief in the night, man. If you could find that where it says the coming of the just one. Okay. Try, if you could put that up there, brother, I appreciate that. But try to find it. But anyways, it says Jeremiah 23 and verse 5. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise up unto David a righteous branch, and the king shall reign and prosper, and he shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. He shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. And in his days, Judah shall be saved. See, the Lord is going to execute judgment and justice in the earth, which is not happening underneath these devils, man. Which is not taking place underneath these serpents, man. All right. In his days, Judah shall be saved. Yeah, the victims. And Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. That's his name, where he should be called the Lord our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north countries, and from all the countries whither I have driven them. And they shall dwell in their own land. That's right. We're going to dwell in our own land, man. Where it says, I told you before, the coming of the just one. I think that's how it goes. I'm keep looking, but it'll pop up eventually. Okay. So it says Psalm 7 and verse 8, the Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to mine integrity that is in me. And oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, and establish the just, for the righteous power tried the hearts and the reins. My defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart. The Most High judge the righteous. And the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. And if he turn not, he will whet his sword, and he hath bent his bow and made it ready. And he have also prepared him the instruments of death, And he have ordained his arrows against the persecutors. That's right. He ordained his arrows against you so-called white people, man. Against you so-called gooch. And ordained against all the heathen, man. Against 2/3 of his people. He said he's going to pass, cause you to pass by the sword. You know, and he's going to plead with all flesh. See, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. He's only going to respect his chosen. As it says in Wisdom of Solomon 4:13, man. He have respect unto his chosen. You know. But to the world, he has nothing but violence for the world, man. He's not going to spare this world. As he didn't spare the old one. He said he flooded the old one, man, and left 8 souls behind. You know? So he's not going to leave in no stone unturned, man. When it comes to judging the whore. You know? When it comes to judging this society right here, man. Okay, John 14:29. Now I have told you before it came to pass, that when it come to pass ye might believe. That's right. Before I told you. It says in Isaiah 46:9, man. New things do I declare before they spring forth, I tell you of them. You know? Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Declaring the end from the beginning. Matter of fact, let's get there. After I finish this, Psalm 17 and 7 and 13. It says, he ordained his arrows against the persecutors, and he have also prepared for him the instruments of death. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and have conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit, and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, mischief against these people, because of thy violence against thy brother Jacob. The sword shall pursue you. Violence shall pursue you. His mischief shall fall upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pet. And I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and I will sing praises to the name of the Lord, the Most High, in the land of our captivity, in the midst of a crooked, perverse generation, this whole world, man. Okay? Proverbs 12:12, the wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth much fruit. See, the words that we're speaking is going to yield the fruit. It's going to turn this world upside down. It's turning this world upside down. That's why the Lord said, continue to give him no rest until he establish, Isaiah 6:2-6, until he establish and make Jerusalem a praise on the earth. Start at the 5th verse. You know, until he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth. Give him no rest until the Lord take down these devils, man. It says, Proverbs 12 and 13, the wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. That's right. The just shall come out of trouble. We're gonna come out of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? The ultimate trouble, as it says in Jeremiah 30:7. A time like no other. A time like no other, man. But I'll make a way out of it for you. All right, that's what it said at the latter end of the verse. Because it says in 1 Corinthians 2:9, man, I have not seen, and ear have not heard what the Lord got prepared for them that love him, man. You know, see, the Lord gonna put the spirit on us to endure, man. You know, the Lord gonna put the spirit on us to overcome, man. Because it's already written. Didn't he say he got the victory for us? Then he say he defeated death, and he brought forth light, immortality, in 1 Corinthians 15. You know, so that's the spirit he put on us. He didn't put the spirit of fear of the world, you know. He didn't put the spirit of the Edomite on us, man. You know. Jeremiah 17:7, man. It says, blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord, and whose hope the Most High is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, that spreadeth out his roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. That's right. It says in John 7:38, man, he that believeth on me, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So that tree is going to be well hydrated, man, and it's going to grow, and that fruit is going to yield more fruit, and you're going to yield more fruit. you know, and you're gonna yield more of works, you know. And the Lord gonna increase and multiply it, because He told you to multiply your talent. See, this thing is only increasing, man. This thing's not getting smaller. This word is growing and burning the proverbial bush, which is America, the green tree, the proverbial high tree, you know. And this word is tearing this thing up, man. All right, these devils are on the ropes, man. These devils are on the ropes, bro. They're playing with the numbers. They're doing what they can, you know. They're scrambling, you know. They're losing their grip on geopolitics. Hey, brother, everything is happening, man. You miss one day, you miss a lot, as they say, right? So, hey, it's beautiful. The scripture say what? Blessed the man that lives to see the downfall of his enemies, man. You know, we're living to see this. We're seeing it in real time. As they say, revolution be televised. Hey, we're seeing this thing, man, happening within our lifetime. As they say, we don't have to wait 100 years for this to happen. The Lord's going to shorten the days, man. You know. So it says, Proverbs 12:13, the wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips. What they've been saying, what them devils been saying, they're going to have to eat their words, man. The transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. A man shall be satisfied with the good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered unto him. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. And we have the counsel of the Lord, man. We have the whole counsel. It says 1 John 2:20. You have an unction from the Holy One. You know all things. That's the counsel that He gave to His servants, man. Which the world can't receive. And hey, that make it feel special, don't it? Make it feel special, bro. You know. See. The scripture say this world's for many, but the world to come for the few. Who? The special, man. The eunuchs, which with their hands have wrought no iniquity. To them is given a special gift of faith, man. Wisdom of Solomon 3:14. You know, those the virgins in Revelation 14 chapter, man. The virgins, man. That are not defiled with women, philosophies, man. That are not defiled with this world, all right. That are privy to the inner counsel of the Lord, man. All right. Acts the 20th chapter and the 24th verse. But none of these things move me. Neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I might finish my course with joy in the ministry which I have received of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to testify the gospel of the grace of the Most High, Yahweh. And now behold, I know that ye all amongst whom I have gone preaching the kingdom of heaven shall see my face no more. Wherefore I take to you record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men, for I have not shunned to declare unto you the counsel of the Most High, the whole counsel. All right, what's up, man?
I'm just listening.
All right, yeah, we have not declared denied to declare the whole counsel of the Most High, which the whole counsel would be the destruction of this place. That's part of the counsel, the deliverance of the elect of Israel. All right, the sons of Yaakov. That's the whole counsel. All right, Jacob's trouble. World War III, all right? The judgment of the heathen. That's going to be that's part of the counsel. And if you can't digest those things, hey, then that means that the word, the gospel is not for you, all right? Because you have people that hear this word and then they'll get highly offended. Oh, it's not right because of what they've learned here. That's why you got to be renewed, man. Again, that's why the Lord said to be born again, man. You know, as a little babe, you come and you humble. That's why that she devil, she wasn't humble. And that's why the Lord said, my voice to the sons of men. All right, anyways. Okay. Because most of the time that's what's gonna happen when you deal with Eve and them. But the Lord has left behind a remnant of the women also that the Lord gave some type of decency to, some type of mental soundness of mind, if you will. But at the end of the day, there's 7 women to 1 man on the earth anyway, so they outnumber you anyways, So that's why it seems like there's a lot of them anyways, which the Lord ultimately has reserved to us, He left a remnant behind of everything. The animals, women, and the men, But it's all about the men of the Lord at the end of the day, But like I said, those are the only ones that's going to truly understand the whole scope of this thing. You know, the whole scope, the whole scope of this, man. You know, the whole role. Okay, yeah. Jeremiah 16. So I have not shunned to declare unto you the whole counsel of the Most High. Take heed unto yourselves and to all the flock which the Most High, which the Holy Spirit have made you overseers, to feed the church of Yahweh Shemashai, which he have purchased with his blood. All right. So this whole counsel, man, is for those that the Lord purchased with his blood. That's why that's a great responsibility for you to teach this word, man. You know. But this, like I said, that's the counsel, man, of the Lord. That's why you can't slack on it. You know? So Isaiah 46:9, it says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High and there is none else. I am the power, I am the God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the Lord is going to do this. He's going to execute the counsel. As we read in Psalms 9:16, he's going to establish, he's known by the counsel which he executed, the judgment which he executed. All right, the Lord is going to bring this society down to his knees, man, and that's what he's doing. This is why the economy is the way it is, you know. This is why so many people are in anguish, you know, because the scriptures say that the people have walked in great pride, you know. They walked in great pride on the earth, you know. They've become wanton, and they don't fear the Most High. There's no fear of the Most High before their eyes, man. You know, there's no fear of the Lord before their eyes, man. And see, the Lord is a power greatly to be feared, man. The true God, man. All right. Psalms 102 and verse 13. It says, thou shalt rise and have mercy upon Zion. Yeah, the set time has come. The set time has come. This is the set time. The appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it. It shall surely come. For thy servants take pleasure in her stones, and favor the dust thereof. So the heathen shall fear the name of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, and the kings of the earth thy glory. When the Lord shall build up Zion, he shall appear in his glory. See, he came the first time lowly, riding on the ass, right? Riding on a donkey. The first time, right? But the second time he's gonna come with the thousands of heaven. That's what the angel said in Acts 1 and 11. You know, he said, "O ye men of Galilee, why stand ye up gazing up into heaven? The same Yahushua gonna come back the same deliverer gonna come back the same way that you're seeing him leave." You know, in other words. Okay, so it says, so the heathen shall fear the name of the Lord, Psalms 102 and 15, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. When the Lord shall build up Zion, he shall appear in his glory, and he will regard the prayer of the destitute, all right, the afflicted, all right, the afflicted people which he left in the midst of the heathen, and despise not their prayer. This shall be written for the generation to come, and the people which shall be created shall praise the Lord. All right, that's all the world eventually, but right now it's only the elect. Right? For he have looked down from the height of sanctuary, and from heaven did the Lord behold the earth, to hear the groaning of the prisoner, the victim, to hear the groaning of the victim. All right, to loose those that are appointed to death, to declare the name of the Lord in Zion and his praise in Jerusalem, when the people are gathered together in the kingdoms to serve the Lord. All right. When the people are gathered together in the kingdoms to serve the Lord. All right. Right now, they're not gathered to serve the Lord. Who are they serving? They're serving the serpent, man. All right. The elite bankers. They're serving the wicked hand, the left hand side. And right now, they're pushing a technocracy. Yeah, technocracy. That's what it is. A dystopia and a technocracy. That's what they're pushing. All right, the wicked elite. That's the secret councils of the wicked, man. All right, your Elon Musks and your bankers, man. That's what they're pushing forth. That's their agenda. They're pushing that MOTB, Revelation 13. It says what? A man should not be able to buy or sell. You know, a man should not be able to buy or sell, or unless he has the right hand in the forehead. You know, unless he have that technology. You know, which is being pushed, you know, at a rapid pace. So we're in the stages of that being mandatory. We're in the beginning stage of this, you know. And the people are getting ready to experience the squeeze, man. You know, the squeeze from these devils. These devils gonna give them the squeeze. They're gonna show their horns, because they're gonna crash this economy, and they're gonna get rid of that cash. You know, no more cash for the drug dealers. You know, no more cash for the under the table, man. Mom and pop. Now that's gonna be a thing of the past, man. Cash gonna be obsolete. We're gonna move into that digital age. But the Lord saying, while he's filling his belly, okay, he gonna snatch this kingdom out of this devil's hand, man. So it says Zechariah 8 and verse 12. For the seed of Israel, seed of Yaquab, Yasharallah, Jeshurun, all right, shall be prosperous. Thy vine shall give her fruit, and the ground shall give her increase, and the heavens shall give their dew. And I will cause the remnant of this people to possess all things. It says, and it shall come to pass that as you were cursed amongst the heathen, O house of Judah, the house of Israel, so will I save you. And ye shall be a blessing. Fear not, and let your hands be strong. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, as I thought to punish your fathers when you provoked me to wrath, saith the Lord of hosts, and I repented not. So again I have thought in these days to do well unto Jerusalem and to the house of Judah, saying, fear ye not. Right? Fear ye not, and be not dismayed, man. Cause I'm with you, man, the creator, bro. You know, he said, I'm with you, man. You know. Okay? I'm with you. I'll be a father to you. I'll be a father to the fatherless. You know. So it says 2 Maccabees 15 and verse 7. And Maccabeus had ever sure confidence in the Lord Yahweh. By Hashem Yahshai will help him. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven, and now to expect the victory and aid which should come unto them from the Almighty. And so he comforted them out of the law and the prophets, and withal putting them in mind of the battles, you know, in a warlike mindset, you know, that they won afore, and he made them more cheerful. When he stirred up their minds, he gave them their charge, and showed them wherewithal the falsehoods of the heathen and the breach of oaths. See, that's what the men of the Lord did. They showed the falsehood of the heathen, man, and they strengthened the hands of the weak and the feeble. You know, saying, hey, the Lord's with us, man. And that was the message they was coming, hey, look, the Lord's with us. The Lord's going to devastate these heathen, man, on our behalf. Okay, so comfort them out the law and the prophets, withal putting them in mind of the battles that they won aforetime, and he made them more cheerful. That's right. So he exhorted them not to fear the coming of the heathen against them. The heathen gonna come after us again. Hey, but the Lord gonna lift up that standard against them, man. You know. See, this is the time when this truth gets real, man. All right, this is when everything gets real, and judgment starts going out, and bodies start dropping, man. You know. But that's the time we're living in, man. When the Lord's gonna make this thing happen for us. He said, I will give Egypt for thy ransom. Isaiah 43, man. Hey, that's a beautiful chapter. It's one of my favorite chapters. Isaiah 43 and 1. But now thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee, and I have called thee by my name, and thou art mine. And when thou pass through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers thou shalt not overflow thee. And when thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am the Lord thy God, the Holy One of Israel. It says Psalms 78 and 31. It says, limit not the Holy One of Israel, man. I am the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, and Ethiopia and Seba for thee. And since thou was precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, I love thee. Therefore I will give men for thee, and people for thy life. Fear not, for I am with thee, and I'll bring thy seed from the east, and thy glory from the west. Now I say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back, and bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. And every one of them that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory, and I have formed him, yeah, I have made him. It says, bring forth the blind people that have eyes and the deaf that have ears. Let all nations be gathered, and let the people be assembled, so they can see the destruction that the Lord is going to bring up, bring about. It says, who amongst them can declare this and show us former things? Let them bring forth their witnesses, that they may be justified. Let them hear and say, this is the truth. It is the truth. It says, ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord, and my servant whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am he. And before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be any after me. And I am the Lord, and besides me there is no Savior. Because he's the one that's bringing the destruction, so he's the one that's going to bring the salvation at the same time. Balance, man.
No, I know. I'm trying to fucking find some balance right now.
It says, I am the Lord, and besides me there is no Savior. I have declared and have saved, and I have showed when there was no strange God amongst you. Therefore ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord. And yet, before the day was, I am he, and there is none that can deliver out my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? I will work, and who shall let it, man? I'm gonna do this, and who gonna stop it? In other words, I'm gonna do this, and who is anybody that's gonna stop this, man? The government can't stop this. These devils, they can't stop this. Nobody can stop this, man. Nobody can stop what's coming down the pipe, man. Proverbs, Psalms 37:37, mark the perfect man, for the end of that man is peace. That's right. And behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. Right. So who can stop this that the Lord is doing, man, on behalf of the perfect? Who can stop this, man? Nothing can stop this, man. All right, nothing can stop the counsel of the Lord. Nothing can stop us, man. As long as the Lord is with us, and that's what Maccabees and all the prophets, all the men of the Lord were that's the vibration they was in, man. It says Deuteronomy 11 and verse 22, for if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments which I command you, to do them and to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways and to cleave unto him, then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you, and ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves. The Lord said he redeemed us from the hand of him that was stronger than us, man. All right. It says, then will the Lord drive out all your nations from before you, and you shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves. And every place wherein the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours. From the wilderness and Lebanon, from the river and the river Euphrates, even to the uttermost seas shall be your coast. Then shall no man be able to stand before you, for the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land wherein you shall tread upon, and as he hath said unto you. Okay? No man shall be able to stand before you, because you ain't gonna be no man. You're gonna be an angelical power, man. As it says in 1 John 3:2, when the Lord comes, we shall be like him. We shall see him as he is, and we're gonna be like him, man. Yeah. So you ain't gonna be able to. Ain't no man, ain't no white man, ain't no devil, ain't no group, nobody stand before you, man, because they're nothing but mere mortals. Show the nations that they're but men. That's what it said. Okay, Psalms 37 and 38. Okay, it says, but the transgressors shall be destroyed. Ooh, the sinners in Zion they're afraid. Those are transgressors, but also Esau. He's the ultimate transgressor, the man of sin. That's transgression is sin of the law. Sin is transgression of the law. Esau is the man of sin, the embodiment of evil. That's why that devil bitch couldn't understand nothing, because she's the embodiment of evil, man. The transgressor shall be destroyed together. Psalms 37:38. The end of the wicked shall be cut off, but the salvation of the righteous is of the Most High. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, he is their strength in time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. That's right. And save them because they trust in him. Okay. The Lord will deliver them and save them because they trust in him. They've made the Lord their refuge, man. Right? And the Lord already put it in their spirit to do so. That's the crazy thing. All right. This is not even of you. I called you. You didn't call yourselves. I called you. You know? You didn't call yourselves, man. You didn't make yourselves. You know? I'm the one that brought you forth, you know? That swaddled thee, you know? And that made thee great amongst the nations, you know? And that redeemed thee, okay? And I will give Egypt for thy ransom and Seba for thee, you know? And that's what it's gonna be. You know? It's in Isaiah the 34th chapter, 43rd chapter and the 4th verse. 3rd verse we just read. Okay, so Deuteronomy 11 and 25, there shall no man be able to stand before you, for the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread upon you of all the land that ye shall tread upon, and as he hath said unto you. And so no man shall be able to stand before you, man. Because the Lord of hosts gonna be your backer, your financier, if you will. You know, he's gonna pay. He's gonna cash all the checks for you. You know, it's gonna be your muscle. Isaiah 8 and 13. Sanctify the Lord of hosts. Let him himself, let him be your fear and let him be your dread. And he shall be a sanctuary for a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense to both the house of Israel, 2/3. And the jeer and the snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many amongst them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and taken. Bind up the testimony and seal the law amongst my disciples. And I will wait upon the Lord that hideth his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me, the elect, are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. All right? And that's where the Lord is dwelling. That's where he's establishing his government, man. Okay, that says in Isaiah 25. And one, O Lord, thou art my God, and I will exalt thee, and I will praise thy name. For thou hast done wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. For thou hast made a city a heap, of a defense city a ruin, a palace of strangers, to be no city, and it shall never be built. That's this place, man. The Lord gonna make this place a place that's never gonna be built, man. A defense city, he said he's gonna make it a heap. Like just like this right here, that's a heap of ashes. That's America for you. It's gonna be a heap of ashes. That's why it's referred to as an altar. You know? A palace of strangers to be no city, it shall be never built. Therefore shall the strong people glorify thee, the city of the terrible nation shall fear thee. For thou hast been a strength to the poor, a strength to the needy in his distress, a refuge from the storm, a shadow from the heat. When the blast of the terrible ones is as a storm against the walls, thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers, as the heat in a dry place, even the heat with the shadow of a cloud. The branch of the terrible ones shall be brought low. In this mountain shall the Lord of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, a feast of wines on the lees, of fat things full of marrow, of wines on the lees well refined. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all the nations. And he will swallow up death and victory. That's right, so the victory is written. And wipe away all tears from their faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from all the earth, for the Lord has spoken it. And it shall be said in that day, lo, this is our God, and we have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Ashai, we have waited for him. We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation. For in this mountain shall the hand of the Lord rest in this house. And Moab shall be trodden down under him, even as straw is trodden down for the dunghill. And he shall spread forth his hands in the midst of them, as he that swimmeth spread forth his hands to swim. And he shall bring down their pride together with the spoils of their hands. And the fortress of the high fort of thy walls shall he bring down and lay low. and he shall bring it to the ground, even to the dust. That's right. That's why it says in Isaiah 47, man. Come sit in the dust, O thou virgin daughter of Babylon. He's going to bring all you nations to confusion. The scripture say that the wicked shall be silent, you know, in confusion. Because you're going to shut your mouths once and for all. The scripture says, against the children of Israel again, shall not a dog move his tongue. Okay. I read in Exodus 11 and 7, man. So that's what the Lord's getting prepared to do, you know. Psalms 50 and verse 3, it says, 2, out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, the Most High have shined. Our God shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. And he shall call to the heavens from above and to the earth, and he shall judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for the Most High himself is the judge. So, hey, it says, we just read in Isaiah 8 and 13, man. Okay? Sanctify the Lord of hosts, let him be your fear, let him be your dread. So it says, gather together those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Those that have sanctified the Lord in their hearts, and the Lord is their fear and their dread, man. All right? So, 2 Ezra 7 and 30, the world shall be turned to silence 7 days, like as the former judgments, that no man shall remain. And after the 7 days, the world yet waketh not, shall be raised up, and that shall die that which is corrupt. And the earth shall restore those that sleep in her. So shall the dust those that sleep dwell in silence. And the secret places shall deliver those souls that were committed unto them. And the Most High shall appear on the seat of judgment. The Lord the Most High going to appear through his Son. Most High shall appear on the seat of his judgment. And misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall remain. And truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong. And the work shall follow, and the reward shall be showed. And the good deeds shall be a force, and wicked deeds shall bear no rule. All right, so you devils gonna bear no more rule. All right, malice, wickedness, evil, all that's multiplying on the earth, thievery, adultery, moism, transformerism, alphabetism, you know, is no longer gonna be heard within our borders, within the land, within any lands for that matter, because Israel gonna rule everything. You know, we gonna rule everything. You know, the scripture say Jacob shall do valiantly. So we're gonna do valiantly in conquering all these people through the Lord. The scripture say we're more than conquerors through him that loved us. In Romans 8 and 33. No, 38, my bad. 38. Okay. So we're more than conquerors through him that loved us, man. Put that. It's reducing to ashes. That's right. Oh, yep. That's right. This place is gonna be reduced to ashes, man. That's how gold is tried in the fire. And this place is gonna be found wanting. Okay. When you read Daniel, the 5th chapter, it speaks about many tekele opartion. It say you have been found weighed in the balance and been found wanting. That was the judgment of the Medes and the Persians. So hey, that's what's gonna be read to these devils again. You're gonna be found wanting. The Lord weighed your ass in the balance, and your wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth, man. You know, and your hurtful works are fulfilled. The scripture say your hurtful works are fulfilled. So now, hey, you devils gonna be the ones found wanting, all right? Because you're the ones in power. All right? You're the ones that's been doing all these atrocities on the earth, man. So you're gonna be found wanting, man. You know, the Lord gonna weigh you in the balance and give you up as a ransom. That's why he said, I gave Egypt for your ransom. Isaiah 43 and 3 and 4. The new Egypt, the new house of bondage, the Lord gonna give for our ransom. You know? And that's gonna be the Lord appearing on the judgment seat. And misery shall pass away, 2 Ezra 7:33, and long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall stand, and truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong, and the work shall follow, and the reward shall be showed, and the good deeds shall be of force, and wicked deeds shall bear no more rule. That's right. Okay, because hell shall sweep away the refuge alive. And that's going to be the Lord appearing on the judgment seat, man. All right. That's going to be the Lord piercing the serpent through. You know. right? Because the Lord he healed the deadly wound of these devils, for a time being, so the scripture could be fulfilled. But now he's going wound you again, and this time ain't gonna be no healing for Babylon. All right, this time ain't gonna be no healing for the Roman Empire, for the Edomite. The Roman Empire is the empire of the Edomite, as the book says. All right, Isaiah 27:1. In that day, the Lord with his sword and great sword, great and strong sword, shall punish Leviathan, that crooked serpent. He shall slay the dragon that's in the sea. In that day, sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine of blood. That says in Isaiah 63. The Lord said he's going to tread the wine press in Basra alone. He's going to tread the wine press. It says, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, the piercing serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that's in the sea. In that day, sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine. I, the Lord, do keep it. I will water it every moment, lest any hurt it, and I will keep it 9 days. Fury is not in me. Who will set the briars and thorns against me in battle? I will go through them, and I will burn them together. Hey, the Lord kept his kingdom before. The scripture say that the wicked is reserved to the day of punishment. So the Lord kept his kingdom for an appointed time. And then he said, I will go through and burn them together. The horse and his rider, just like Egypt of old, man. But that one went down a different way. This one going down more spectacularly. Because you still see the pyramids that they used to build and shit like that. But you ain't going to see a goddamn thing left over here, man. You ain't going to see no statue of no devil over there. You see that statue of that devil? You ain't going to see no stone left unturned. When the Lord made the statement, when he spoke about 70 AD, he said, no, they're not going to leave a stone unturned, right? Of the temple. They're going to destroy everything, man. That's what the Romans did. So the Lord's going to recompense them according to their ways. He's going to destroy their temples and their idols and their bullshit, and leave them according to how they left us. But he was going to do them dirty. But even though, even in that, we ain't gonna do what they did, raping you and doing all this shit. But we are gonna fuck them up, for 1,000 years. As scripture say, that's double. That's recompense. That's a double, because he had us for about 500, and now we're gonna hit him for 1,000. You see, but our 1,000 gonna be worse, because we're gonna have spiritual powers. So we're gonna be able to bring your ass back to life and kill you again. Hey, we're gonna kill your ass and kick you in your ass and bring you back, to life. That's the type of power you're gonna have, man. That's the spirit. The Lord said we're gonna meditate terrors upon you. So, that's just me speaking as a man, But hey, that's the scriptures. That's what the scriptures say. We're just going based upon the scriptures. We're just going based upon what the scriptures say. That's us speculating in the spirit, Okay, because Esau, he's so obsessed with, prolonging his life and this and that. Okay, we're gonna prolong your life in the kingdom, man. That's what he's about. He's about. There's a Netflix documentary too that's like anti-aging. It's like this devil. He's like a billionaire, and he's freezing his cells and like doing skin therapy and all that shit, trying to de-age himself. I forget what the name of it is, but it's like this translucent devil. He's sitting up there doing, spending all his money trying to de-age. Well, hey, we gonna live forever, man. For free. How about that? You see, we ain't gonna need no cryotherapy, man. We ain't gonna need nothing. We just gonna always be young forever young, like the song said. We're gonna be forever young, like the Lord. He said a young man stood in the midst of the people, man. Crowns upon their heads. Second chapter. A young man of high stature. All right, we're gonna all look like young men, brother. We ain't gonna be looking old. Withering away and dying and shit. We ain't gonna be looking old, getting teeth falling out. Right? That's the lot of you devils, because you're going to be stuck in this flesh forever. All right, but we're going to overcome. We're going to prevail, man. We're going to get up out of here. Out of this society, out of America, and out of these bodies too, man. We're going to get out of these bodies, man. All right, we're going to take on a new form, as Job said. The 14th verse in the 14th chapter. You know, all the days of my appointed time, I'll wait till my change comes. My change of status, man. See, we're gonna get a change of status, baby. A change of raiment. You know, this mortal must put on immortality, man. This corruption must put on incorruption. You know, that's part of the faith of the saints. It says, according to the faith of the Most High's elect. That's what that's talking about, man. According to the faith of God's elect. What's the faith of God's elect? New bodies, man. If you ain't talking about new bodies, then you're not of the elect. You know, you're talking about you the new covenant. You're not of the elect because you're not talking about the new bodies. We don't need new bodies. Whoa. You can't enter into the kingdom. What are a new body, man? The faith of the God's elect. According to, it says Paul, Titus 1:1, Paul, a servant of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Ashai, an apostle of Yahweh Mashiach, according to the faith of the Most High's elect and the acknowledging of the truth which is after godliness. There you go. According to the faith of God's elect, man. So what's the faith of God's elect? That's what the Apostle Paul was talking about, new bodies. That's why you fools don't understand, man. Talking about the Apostle Paul was this and the Apostle Paul was that. And the Apostle Paul, his letters wasn't inspired. It wasn't divine. Nigga, you're not divinely inspired. That's the problem. See, the vessel is the one. Ain't nothing wrong with the CD. It's the record player that's wrong. You stick it in the game, and the game is the one that's fucked up. That's you. You can't receive. You can't download the information. You know. That you're the problem, not the actual, you know, CD or whatever. Not nobody use that shit no more. But your files are corrupted. You know, you got corruption in you. That's why you'll say things like, you know, because the Apostle Paul was teaching according to the faith of the Most High's elect, man. He was of the Lord Himself. You know. Okay, the Lord supped with him in the spirit himself, man. You know, so that's why, you know, these people will make the statements that they make. You know, they're not declaring the whole counsel of the Lord. So the Apostle Paul declared the whole counsel according to the faith of the Most High's elect, man, which the Most High have care for. You know, that's why He gave him that glorious truth. You know, but with that, I'm gonna leave it there. You know, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, and. Scripture say, ride prosperously, as we read earlier. Psalms 45 and verse 3, gird thy sword upon thy thigh, O most mighty, with thy glory and thy majesty. And in thy majesty ride prosperously because of truth and meekness and righteousness. And thy right hand shall teach thee terrible things. Thy arrows are sharp in the heart of the king's enemies, whereby the people shall fall under thee. Thy throne, O Most High, is forever, and the scepter of thy kingdom is a right scepter. Thou lovest righteousness and hatest wickedness. Therefore, O Most High, thy power have anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. So the Lord's going to put us above our fellows, man. And these heathen are going to be under our feet, man. And we're going to be the lords of the earth, man. All right? Once again, as we was always intended to be. Israel, is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled, man? All right, Jeremiah 2:14. Why is he spoiled, man? We're not a homeborn slave. We're going to be sovereigns, man. All right? We ain't going to be subject to payments, and we ain't going to be up underneath nobody. All right, as we read in Deuteronomy 11:25, man. All right? Ezekiel 20 and 40. For in mine holy mountain, in the mountain of the height of Israel, saith the Lord, Thou Bashem Ashai, there shall all the house of Israel and all of them that dwell in the land serve me. There I will accept them, and there I will require your first offering, the first fruit of your oblations with all your holy things. And I will accept you with sweet savor, and I will bring you out from the people, and gather you out the countries wherein ye have been scattered, and I will be sanctified in you before the heathen. And ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahshai, when I shall bring you into the land of Israel, into the country for the which I lifted up my hand to give it to your fathers. And there you shall remember your ways and all your doings wherein you have been defiled. And you shall load yourselves in all your sight. 2/3 of your people are going to load yourselves, because you didn't load yourself in this society. All right, we load ourselves, Lord willing, to continue. We came back to repentance. So Jake going to have their heads down in the kingdom. We have our heads down right now. That's why it says Ecclesiastes 7, the house of mourning. All right. See, Jake is in the house of mirth, so they're going to load themselves in the kingdom. They're going to have their head down in the kingdom, you know. But they're going to die here first. And there shall you remember your ways and all your doings, wherein you have defiled, and you shall load yourselves in your own sight for the evils you have committed. And you shall know that I am the Lord, when I have wrought with you for my name's sake, not according to your wicked ways, nor according to your corrupt doings, O house of Israel. All right. So it's gonna be a pure kingdom, man, where everyone's gonna answer for everything they've done, but the Lord is gonna give us safe passage on the first go around, because we're the ones that open the metrics, man, in Exodus 34, that belong to the Lord. You see, it says the first one that opened the metrics belonged to me. Okay, so it says in Hebrews 12 and 22 and 23, the firstborn, the assembly of the church of the firstborn, those that have opened the metrics, and those that is declaring the words of the Lord in the midst of their enemies, man, that the Lord is going to crown upon his arrival, man, upon his glorious arrival, man. All right. So with that, I call him La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem B'Kakwadash. All right, double honors to our apostle, elder apostle teachers, man. And peace and salutation to you, brethren out there, man. Our household of faith. You know, that's partaker of the first fruits, man. All right, so there's some. Wow, Bible ball, someone.